Surprise everyone, we are back at a park.
Of course. So what else would we do on a nice day? It's, I think, the hottest day that we've had so far.
Yeah, it's like 87 degrees out. It's been raining for 5 days, so we already had to get out. Obviously, we are outdoors people. We like to be outside and enjoy nature.
Yep. Max is here. He just woke up from a very short nap, so we're going to do our best to keep him content while we film this. He really likes his hand today. He's all about chewing his hands.
I think if he could put both of his hands fully in his mouth at one time, he probably would at this point.
He absolutely would.
Oh, you're the cutest though. So we're bringing you a lovely video today.
We are going to talk about life-changing habits.
And these are things we actually do every single day. And it didn't happen overnight where we implemented this stuff. It was definitely over the course of probably a few years.
Yeah.
But it has dramatically changed both of our lives in different ways, but just made us better humans, made our relationship better, made us more productive, made us enjoy life more.
We have about 10 things we're going to go through, share with you guys, and share how we've changed our life to implement these things, and give you some ideas on maybe how you can implement them in your life.
And you got to stick around for number 10, because it's one of the easiest,
but most effective.
Yes.
Alright, you got the list this time.
Yeah,
she has the list this time.
I have the list, I have the phone. So we are going to start with one that took me a while to get her to follow along with. It is go to bed early and get up early.
Yeah, I used to be a night owl. I didn't like to go to bed early.
And with that, you want to make sure like you establish a routine, like a night routine, a morning routine, so you know what to expect, but then so you can plan and prioritize your day. Otherwise, what we had happen when we first had him, because our whole schedule and routine was thrown so off, is it would be all of a sudden we would wake up at 7, then it would be 12, and then it would be 4 o'clock.
Like the day just flies.
We got nothing done.
So now we're in bed by 10 o'clock at the absolute latest. That some nights I'm going to say most nights, I don't even make it to because I fall asleep on the couch by like, I don't know, 9:15, 9:30. So 10 o'clock at the absolute latest, and then we're up by, what, 6:30 or 7 every day?
Yep. That gives you a point where you know what's happening, right? Your body knows what's happening.
Yeah.
And your body can adjust to that, naturally, rather than I'm going to go to bed at midnight, I'm going to get up at 9 one day, the next day I'm going to go to bed at 10, and I'm going to get up at 5. Like, that really sets your body off, but this way your body knows what to expect.
Right.
And to go along with getting up early, we've got number 2 here. It is to wake up, move, stretch your body in some way. I don't care if you give it the hardest, like, workout of your life, but just get up and start moving.
Do something. Even for me now, like, I don't squeeze in more than maybe 15 or 20 minutes of movement a day, but I feel so much better when I do that.
And if you start your day off with it, instead of starting where you're kind of just tired and sluggish, you're going to start off and you're going to be more energized and you're going to be more ready for your day, which ultimately is going to make you more productive through the day. You're already going to feel like you got something accomplished.
Right. All right, number 3?
3. This is one that's super necessary for me. We've talked about this in other videos. I cannot stand for a place to be messy.
Clutter.
Clutter, yeah.
Clutter is awful.
Number 3 is clean up. Keep a tidy space. An organized space equals an organized mind. Whatever you're doing at home, whether it's for play or for work or whatever, you're not thinking about, like, I need to get this cleaned up. I need to do this. Oh my gosh, there's toys all over the living room. You can go and do your things and have fun and enjoy that time at home.
It just makes you feel so much better. And I say, even if you have 10 minutes, let's say you don't have time to clean your entire house. If you have 10 minutes, do a 10-minute power clean, move and organize as much as you possibly can, and I guarantee that'll make you feel better, even if you can't clean the entire house or the entire apartment or whatever it is. Even cleaning up just a little bit is going to help your day feel so much better.
Small changes can make a big difference, and this is something I had to learn from her, because I was like, I need 4 hours because I need to clean this, and this. Like, that's just not the reality of life, that you're going to get to clean everything and have 4 hours to clean everything, or however long it takes. But take 10 minutes and just do it. One of the best things for me has been when she puts him to bed, I do like a quick power clean at night, and I feel better. We wake up and our house is nicer, and it's better to wake up, so we start our days better.
Right. That's a big one.
Huge.
Clean up the kitchen so that you don't wake up and automatically walk into a mess.
Then we're coming at you. Number 4. This is what we're doing right now.
Get outside.
Try to get outside every single day. Obviously, some days it's not going to be possible. It's going to be pouring down rain. It's going to be freezing cold. Whatever.
And along with that, you want to get your feet into the grass. Your bare feet. Put them in the grass. Walk around and get dirty. The first thing Brittany did when we got here is take her shoes off and walk around the grass. And I was like, oh, I need to do that too. You would be surprised at how good it feels to walk around in cold grass on a warm day. It's life-changing. It automatically puts you in a better mood.
4 years ago, I never walked around in bare feet.
No,
Like,
I used to run around with no shoes on all the time when I was a kid, and I would do that now, and she'd be like, why? No, your feet are dirty. Don't come in the house. Your feet are too dirty. I'd be like, no, it's fine. So
Yeah.
she had to learn.
I had to learn, yes.
A little bit of dirt isn't going to hurt anybody.
Worth it. Completely worth it. Like, the first thing I do when I can touch grass now is shoes off.
We had to take a brief intermission. There were children playing in the background that really wanted to try to be in our video, and we had to feed the baby.
Minor details. I think we left off at number 4, so that leads us into number 5.
Number 5 is diet, and that's not a diet where you need to lose weight. Diet is just what you're putting into your body.
Yeah. This is gonna sound weird, but it's like your relationship with food and how you interact with food as a whole. It's not just getting whatever the quickest thing is and putting something in your body. It's really enjoying that process of making food, eating food, and using whole foods to feed yourself. Like, we talk about this all the time.
All the time. So basically, you just want to eat whole foods, minimize processed foods, minimize sugar, especially refined sugar. But you would be surprised at how much different your body feels when you kind of cut out a lot of the artificial stuff.
Yeah, I mean, some of the things are clearer skin, less bloat, feeling more energized, waking up feeling better, going to sleep, sleeping better.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, it's night and day, the differences.
And number 6 kind of goes along with number 5, and this is just bring water with you everywhere you go. We have this massive water bottle pretty much literally everywhere we go. We actually get a lot of crap for it from our friends, but it's super important.
They're joking and they mean well, but it is. I mean, whether we are going from room to room in the house, you best believe I'm carrying this with me. If we're going out to eat even, in the car, once again, bringing this with me. If I'm running to the grocery store, even if I'm going to be at the grocery store, literally to run in and out to get one thing, which we don't do right now, but, you know, back in the days, I still bring it with me. It doesn't matter. It's always with me on my hand wherever I go.
The most important thing is that you need to actually drink the water.
Yes, don't just carry it with you. Absolutely, 100%. Drink it.
So drinking more water helps clean up your skin. It helps your digestion move through your body better. It, in general, just makes you feel better. All right, number 7.
So this is a huge one, and I am very guilty at not doing this in the past. Creating balance for self-care, for time with your family, and work. 3 separate things, but they are equally important.
So back when Brittany had a corporate job, she was working, 60 to 80 hour weeks?
Even before I was in corporate, when I had a business before that.
She is a recovered workaholic, I like to say. She would work so much, and she would bring it home with her every single day. And it was so hard because I am the kind of person where if she's not going to be home until 7 or 8, I'm going to have dinner ready and waiting for when she gets there. But she would come in and she would still be so worked up and in work mode that I would be completely blown off. And I would kind of have my feelings hurt because I would be excited for her to be coming home and to have dinner with her, and it would just kind of get thrown off to the side. So
100%, yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't healthy for our relationship.
No,
it wasn't healthy for me, and I couldn't switch off. And unfortunately, it did. When she says like I blew her off, like I did, I literally would come in and it was almost like I ignored her, and I didn't appreciate the nice things that she had done, and I couldn't even switch into mode like I'm home and let's eat dinner together.
Right.
Like,
she very much brought her work home. So it's taken a lot of work on her end, but also just a lot of communication between us to kind of set those boundaries.
Yeah.
And to work on things.
Yeah, and that's
totally worth it though.
We've again, yes, and we've again said in many videos like that 9 to 10 hour now, you know, maybe
9 to 9:15 now because I fell asleep. But that's our time.
Yes, 100% our time. Even since we've had him, like that is our time.
Yeah. Number 8.
Ha. This
is a funny one.
This is one of my favorites. Learn to belly breathe. And yes, I have to say learn to do this because as you get older, you start to take shallower and shallower breaths and breathe into your chest. However,
when you're born, you only know how to belly breathe.
It's the coolest thing to me, right? So most babies, but especially Pkwy, if one of us puts our hand, I don't even know if you can see this, on his belly at night, like he wants to know you're right there and he wants it on his belly.
If he starts to stir, you put your hand on him, he's good.
And to me, it's like the coolest thing because I can just feel his belly, like deep
Rising
in his belly, rising and falling. I literally had to take classes. I spent a lot of money. I spent years
effort
to learn to do that again. And now, like, it's so soothing to me, and I don't know how else to explain it. It's so cool because I just put my hand and he's breathing straight to his belly.
Doing it. Yeah.
That's how he was born, and that's how we were made to breathe. But with the stresses of life and stuff, we really start to take those shallow breaths, and it comes right up into our chest.
Right, and so a lot of people you see walking around and their shoulders are up and they're hunched over, and if you learn to kind of relax that and you breathe into your belly, it helps with anxiety, it helps regulate your emotions, it just makes you feel better in general.
And again, helps with digestion. I got lots of digestion tips.
Me too. I never realized that.
9, this is another good one. You are who and what you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
So this includes friends, family. This includes things that you listen to or read. I talk about music, podcasts, all those things. You want to surround yourself with things that inspire you and empower you.
Right, that lift you up and make you feel good.
Yes. Let's say you're having a bad day. Turning on some dark music,
it's gonna make you feel worse.
Not gonna help.
But it also goes with if you're hanging out with somebody who is, you know, maybe not the best influence, you are more likely to kind of take on their habits. And that goes for, you know, doing things they shouldn't be doing, but it also goes with mindsets. If you're around somebody that's constantly negative, you're gonna kind of start being negative too.
This brings us to our last one.
Number 10 is a good one.
This is gonna be super quick, super easy for all you to do. It's called the 5-second rule.
And it doesn't mean picking food off the floor after 5 seconds. It's a different 5-second rule.
Good one though. 5-second rule like that also can apply.
Maybe not right now.
Not right now.
Maybe not right now.
Not right now. The 5-second rule is actually brought to you by Mel Robbins. She has a whole book on it. She promotes this all over the place. If you ever look at any of her stuff, read any of her stuff, listen to her stuff, watch her stuff, whatever. But it is a super, super simple concept.
That's really effective for people who tend to procrastinate, like myself.
Whether it's procrastination or even just like sometimes having anxiety about doing something, it's just gonna make you get up and do it. It's literally, I'm gonna get up in 5 seconds. I'm gonna count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gotta get up and do it.
For some reason, she does it all the time. Like, she'll be sitting and she'll be like, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and she gets up and goes, and I'm like, oh, okay, bye.
She talks about it like a rocket ship shooting off. You always count down, right? Because once you get to that bottom number, once you get 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, there's nowhere else to go. So it's get up and move. And that's the reason that they don't count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because you could just keep counting on and on and on.
But she does this all the time with chores. She does it with making phone calls, because sometimes that can be anxiety provoking for her. She does it with all kinds of things, and it's really effective.
Sometimes I don't want to get up in the morning, but I know the best thing to do is actually get up. So
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I gotta get up. And it definitely takes some practice. I mean, it doesn't just happen that you count down and then all of a sudden, you know, your body just starts getting up.
Right.
But it really helps to kind of train your mind, retrain your mind.
I think that's about all we have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. If you put any of these into place in your life, definitely let us know how it goes.
And again, it will not happen overnight. Like, it has taken us years to implement these and really get a strong hold on them. But I can promise you that these 10 tips will definitely change your life.
Yep.
So if you guys haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. We're going to be coming out with a lot of great content for you. And we just want to share our lives. And we hope we can inspire you and empower you just a little bit.
All right, guys, we'll see you later.
Bye.